In Star Wars, lightsabers are probably the coolest weapon ever. Actually, well, in the world, lightsabers are pretty much the coolest thing ever. However, what if I told you that Luke Skywalker actually did not believe in using his lightsaber? At least in Legends. The info is going to be from the book Jedi vs. Sith, Star Wars: The Essential Guide to the Force. So here we go, and then we'll talk about it. Mastering a lightsaber requires a lifetime of training. The Jedi Order's affinity for the weapon is such that it was a long-standing tradition for a Jedi to construct a lightsaber before being promoted to Jedi Knight. However, urgent situations sometimes encourage the Jedi Knights of the Old Republic to issue prefabricated emergency lightsabers. In other cases, lightsabers were handed down from one generation of Jedi to the next, or gifted, as was Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, which Obi-Wan gave to Luke. The close association of the Jedi, the Force, and lightsabers has led to the misconception that Jedi channel the Force through their weapons. Although Jedi can become more attuned to the Force through lightsaber exercises and rely upon the Force to construct lightsabers, the weapons are not in any way a direct link to the power of the Force. There are numerous documented cases of Jedi who served the Order without ever igniting their lightsabers once, but relatively few Jedi refused to carry the weapon at all. According to Luke Skywalker, the lightsaber is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. Though a true Jedi rarely uses it to settle a dispute, it is better to outthink and outmaneuver your opponent, but when forced, a Jedi strikes quickly and decisively. In peaceful times, the lightsaber is only a symbol of the fight we wage within ourselves, to keep us from taking the wrong path. So as we can see here, Luke basically thought lightsabers were meaningless, that it was no different than a bounty hunter using a blaster, for a Jedi had more abilities than just being able to wield his lightsaber. He had the ability to outmaneuver and outthink his opponent. This is also one reason why I think Luke killing Kylo in such a barbaric way was so against Legends Luke, which, of course, we saw a lot of discrepancies between The Last Jedi and, Legends Luke as well. That, of course, is a different video for a different time. However, Luke, in general, didn't really use his lightsaber all that often. It was really just a last resort if he really needed it. And the reason he kept it on his belt was for two reasons. Well, one, if he really needed it, it would be there for him. And two, to remind himself, as he says in the book, the lightsaber is only a symbol of the fight we wage within ourselves, to keep us from taking the wrong path. So it's that temptation of being able to solve things with war and with violence. To have that lightsaber on your belt means that you can activate it at any moment and do whatever you want, pretty much. You can kind of just be a tyrant. And that is the separation between the Jedi and the Sith, where the Sith think inwards only about themselves, and the Jedi think outwards. Let me know what you guys think about Luke's teachings here, and I will see you all in the next episode. Hit like if you enjoyed this one, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.
Now, fulfill your destiny.